Hello friends. So in this lecture we'll continue with the factorization. Here is the next question. So factorize the following. Okay. So here question is x square plus 1 upon x square minus 4 x plus 1 upon x plus 6 plus 6. So you have to factorize this. So think for a while, then I will give you its solution. Okay, so let us see how to solve this. See here x plus 1 upon x. I'll assume as a different variable. So suppose x plus 1 upon x is equal to y for a while. Therefore, x plus 1 upon x whole square is equal to y square, squaring both sides. So this gives you x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 into x into 1 upon x is equal to y square. Okay. By applying the identity of a plus b whole square, I got a square plus b square plus 2ab is equal to y square. Now this x and this x I can cancel out. So here I will get x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 is equal to y square. So ultimately here I will get x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to y square minus 2. So now I'll put x plus 1 upon x equal to y, and x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to y square minus 2. And then I will factorize it by splitting the middle term, because by solving that, simplifying that, this will become a quadratic polynomial. Okay, so now putting the values of these two in. Okay, so now on or now put x plus 1 upon x is equal to y, and x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to y square minus 2 in first. Okay, for a while I'm considering this is as the first equation or first statement. So here I'll get x square plus 1 upon x square minus 4 x plus 1 upon x plus 6. So now when I substitute values here, I do get y square minus 2 minus 4 y plus 6. Okay, y square minus at the place of x square plus 1 upon x square. Therefore here I minus 4y plus 4. Now I have to find the factors by splitting the middle term, so that you know very well. So uh, try to find its factor further. Here I can this y square minus 2y minus 2y plus 4. Okay, so here you can check minus 2y minus 2y is minus 4y, and their product is 4y square. So this is absolutely okay. So here I will take y common, so y minus 2. Here minus 2 common, so y minus 2. So ultimately here I will get y minus 2, y minus 2. But these are the factors in terms of y. I need to find the factors in terms of x. So now what I will do further, I will replace the value of y by this x plus 1 upon x. Therefore, here I can write y minus 2 whole square as well. Okay, so further over here I do get, therefore, uh, x plus 1 upon x minus 2 whole square. Okay, so now I have to check whether is it possible to factorize this term or not, because if I take LCM here I do get x square plus 1 minus 2x upon x whole square. So I can write 1 upon x square, and over here x square minus 2x plus 1. Now I have to think, is it possible to factorize this further or not? So think for a while that how you will factorize it further, or whether it is possible to factorize that expression or not. Then I will give you the remaining solution. Okay, so let us see. Here it is 1 upon x square. Over here I can write x square minus x plus 1 whole square. Now their sum is minus 2x. Their product is 1x square. So it is possible to factorize it further. So here it is 1 upon x square. Here I can take x common. So x minus 1. Here I can take minus 1 common. So x minus 1 whole square. Okay, so note it down up to this point. Then I will give you the remaining terms or steps for the solution. Okay, so further I am solving over here. So this will become 1 upon x square over here. This will become x minus 1 whole square. So ultimately it will become 1 upon x square x minus 1 whole square and again square. So I can say final factors are 1 upon x square into x minus 1 raised to 4. Okay, so these are the factors of the given expression. So please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, so now we'll see one more question of similar type. next question is x plus 1 upon x whole square. Okay, x plus 1 upon x whole square plus 6 x plus 1 upon x plus 9. Now this one is comparatively easier because here I can directly replace this x plus 1 upon x as another variable. So let us see. Uh, Suppose x plus 1 upon x equal to y. Therefore, I can write uh, y square plus 6y plus 9. So this is the expression whose factors actually I have to find just by converting them in a form of a quadratic polynomial or quadratic expression. So here y square plus 3y plus 3 9. So 3y plus 3y is 6y, 3y multiplied by 3y is 9y square, that is of first and last. So here it will become, if I take y common, so y plus 3 common, so y plus 3. So ultimately I'll get y plus 3, y plus 3. Okay, now again this is not the final factors because expression that we have is in terms of x, and here the factors that we got are in terms of y. So now I will again put the value of y over here. So here before I proceed, here I can write this is actually y plus 3 whole square. Therefore I can write x plus 1 upon x plus 3 whole square. Now again I do check, is it possible to factorize this further after taking the LCM. So here LCM will be x. So here I do get x square plus 1 plus 3x whole square. So here I got x square plus 3x plus 1 whole square multiplied by 1 upon x square. So this 1 upon x square remains as it is now. Here is it possible to factorize further or not? That uh, we have to check. So think for a while, is it possible to factorize it further or not? If it is possible, try to find the factors and then you will get the all factors of the given expression. So think for a while, then I will give you the remaining solution. Okay, so now let us see. See, now we have to find the split the middle term, that is 3x, um, while using the factors of 1. So factors of 1 are 1 and only 1. So it is not possible to get two terms, some and as well as they are the factors of 1. So in that case, will be our final answer. So these are the factors of the given expression. Okay, so I hope you noted down this. Still, I'm giving you 1 minute. Then we'll start next question. Okay, so now let us see the next question. Okay, so next question is 2x square plus 1 upon x square, 2x square plus 1 upon x square minus, okay, I'm changing it a little bit here. I'm taking 6x square plus 1 upon x square minus 25 minus 25 x minus 1 upon x, then plus 12. Okay, so in the very first question, if you remember, definitely the pattern was same, but over there it was x plus 1 upon x. Instead of x plus 1 upon x, here we have x minus 1 upon x. So uh, I hope you will be able to find its factors. So I'm giving you some time, think and try to get its factor, then I will give you its detailed solution. Okay, so we'll start with this only. So suppose x minus 1 upon x is equal to y. Therefore, x minus 1 upon x whole square equal to y square. That means I started with the same by squaring both sides. So here we have the identity of a minus b whole square, that gives you a square plus b square minus 2 in b is equal to y square. Again this x and this x will cancel out. So I do get x square plus 1 upon x square minus 2 is equal to y square. So ultimately I will get x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to y square plus 2. Now I will put x minus 1 upon x equal to y, and x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to y plus 2 to solve it further. So let I'm giving is this equation number 1 or first expression. So now put x minus 1 upon x is equal to y, and x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to y square plus 2 in first. So this will get 6. Here we have x square plus 1 upon x square. Okay. Minus 25 x minus 1 upon x. Okay. Plus 12. So thus I will get 6 y square plus 2 minus 25 y plus 12. Now this on simplification gives me a quadratic expression. So let us see, this will become 6y square plus 12 minus 25y plus 12. Okay, so ultimately I'll get 6y square minus 25y plus 24. So now again it's your turn to think that how you will factorize it further, because actually it's a quadratic polynomial or quadratic expression, and I hope you know that how to factorize it. So think for a while, then I will give you its remaining solution. So hope you got this. So here see, we have to find the factors of 24 multiplied by 6 to get minus 25. So I want to multiply, simply I'll find the factors of 24, that are 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, that is 8 into 3, and factors of 6 are 2 multiplied by 3. Now I have to take the different combinations to get minus 25 using all these factors. So uh, if I say 2, these two up to this 2 to the 4, 8, 24 and 6, definitely directly if I take these, this as the first combination, this as the second combination, I won't get minus 25, even I won't get 25. So let me take another combination. If I take these two and these two together, that means 9 and 4, 36, and here it is 4. Again, there neither their sum nor their difference is uh, 25. So this is incorrect combination. Now if I take all twos together and all threes in second group, that means here I'll get 16 and here I'll get 9. Yes, 16 plus 9 is 25. As it is negative 25, so I'll take minus 16 minus 9. So 6y square minus 9y minus 16y plus 24. Now, definitely their sum is minus 25 as well as their product is 24 into 6. Okay, it is positive as well. So now from these two I can take 3y common. So here I'll get 2y minus 3. From these two I can take minus 8 common. So 2y minus 3. Okay, so ultimately here I'll get 2y minus 3, 3y minus 8. Okay. Okay, so these are the factors of this quadratic expression, okay, in terms of y. But we need to find the factors in terms of x. So note it down up to this point. Now we'll put the value of y, which is x minus 1 upon x. And further we'll check whether it is possible to factorize that expression or not. So note it down up to this point. Okay, so let us see how to solve it further. Okay, so therefore 2, now at the place of y I put x minus 1 upon x minus 3. Okay, and in the second bracket I have 3, again x minus 1 upon x minus 8. Okay, after that here I'll get 2x minus 2 upon x minus 3, and here I do get 3x minus 3 upon x minus 8. Now definitely I'll take LCM. Okay, so here I will get 2x square minus 2 minus 3x. Over here I'll get 3x square minus 3 minus 8x upon x. Okay, now let me see how to solve it further. Okay, so here I do get 2x square, or I can do, see, this x and x. So here I am writing 1 upon x square, and remaining over here it is 2x square minus 3x minus 2, and over here 3x square minus 8x minus 3. So now I have to check whether it is possible to factorize these two further or not, because you can see these two are as a quadratic expression. So again, it's your turn to think how to get these factors. Okay, so see, here we have to find the factors of 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4, to get minus 3. So factors of 4 are 2, 2 into 1. So yes, if I take these two and these two, 4 and 1, so their sum is 5, but their difference is 3. So minus 4 plus 1 gives you minus 3x. Over here it is okay. Now similarly, we'll do check for that. Over here we have to find the factors of multiply. Okay, now here again, if I take these two in one group, so here I'll get 9 and 1. So again minus 9 plus 1 is 8. So it is possible to factorize these two expressions. So let us see uh, how to do that. So here 2x square minus 4x plus x minus 2 minus 4x plus x minus 1. Now again, one thing that is I do check minus 4x plus x, it is minus 3x, and product of these two is product of first and last. That means these two factors are absolutely correct. These two terms are absolutely okay. So now here again 3x square minus 9x plus x minus 3. Okay, so again minus 9x plus x is minus 8x. Okay, and their product is product of first and last. Now we can proceed by taking common first two, which can be taken common, x minus 2. From here I can take 1 common, so x minus 2. Now from these two I can take 3x common, so here x minus 3, and from these two I can take plus 1 common, so x minus 3. So this is all done. Here 1 upon x square, this is x minus 2. Okay, no need to apply the bracket now. So x minus 2, in second bracket I have 2x plus 1. Over here x minus 3 and 3x plus 1. So these are the factors of the given expression. So please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, now let us see the next question. Next question is a square minus b plus c square minus a minus b minus c. Okay, a square minus b plus c whole square minus a minus b minus c. So think for a while that how you will proceed to get its factors. Then I will give you its solution. Okay, let us see. See here we can see directly it is a square minus b square. Okay, so definitely we'll start with that only by applying the identity of a square minus b square. Now then we'll see what we have to do about this particular part of this question. So here a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. So a plus b into a minus a minus b minus c. Okay, so this on opening the bracket, this bracket I will get a plus b plus c, and over here I will get a minus. Now here I have a plus b plus c, here I have a minus b minus c, and here you can see I have minus a minus b minus c. So if I take minus sign common from these three, what I will get plus b plus c, isn't it? Now in this first term and in this second term, let me write multiplied by 1 for your convenient. Now in this first term and this in second term, you can see we have common a plus b plus c. So if I take that a plus b plus c common, I will left with a minus b minus c and minus 1. So these are the factors of the given expression. So please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, now let us see the next question. Y cube minus 8y minus 32. Y cube minus 8y minus 32. Okay, so its factors we have to find. So again, think for a while that how you will proceed, then I will give you its solution. Okay, so see, this is not a quadratic polynomial, so but obvious we won't be able to apply the splitting the middle term. Here it's a cubic polynomial. So here we'll use some different method. Let us see. See, this is a polynomial. Okay, so definitely there will be one value of y which will satisfy this. So if I put y equal to 1, what I will get? 1 minus 8 minus 32. That is definitely not equal to 0. Okay, now similarly, if I put y equal to 2, this will become 8 minus 16 minus 32, again not equal to 0. Now if I put y equal to 4, okay, so here I will get 64 minus 32, that is equal to 0. So I can say y equal to 4 is a 0 of the given polynomial. As y equal to 4 is a 0 of the polynomial, y minus 4 will be its one of the factor. Okay, so after finding one factor, it is easy to find the remaining factors. So uh, here we'll start with let py is equal to y cube minus 8y minus 32. Now p of 1 is equal to 1 minus 8 minus 32, not equal to 0. Now p of 2 is 8 minus 16 minus 32, not equal to 0. Now p of 4 is 64 minus 32 minus 32 is equal to 0. Therefore y equal to 4 is a 0 of py. Therefore y minus 4 is a factor of py. Okay, so that gave you one factor of the polynomial. Now using long division method we'll find remaining two factors, or we'll find the quotient. So now for remaining two factors, or for remaining factors, now for remaining factors, we divide y cube minus 8y minus 32 by y minus 4. So I hope you know this division. So divide it, and then we will see that its division and how to find the remaining factors. So first of all, divide and get the quotient. Okay, now let us see its division. So we have to divide this polynomial by y minus 4. So as we discussed that to divide this uh, dividend and the divisor, both must be in their standard form. In a standard form, there should be all the terms containing the all powers of variable starting from the maximum. So here we have a term containing power 3, but we do not have a term containing power 2. So we include that with the 0 coefficient. So here I do write in this way y minus 4. I'm going to divide this by y cube minus, I'm going to divide this y cube minus or plus 0y square minus 8y minus 32. Okay, I added 0y square. Actually, I added nothing because it is 0y square. Now, quotient, I'll divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So y cube upon y gives you y square. So here I do get y cube, here minus 4y square. Okay, now I will subtract. So here minus, here it is plus. This will cancel out. Here I do get 4y square. I will bring down next term, that is minus 8y. Now plus 4y, or just yes, plus 4y, because 4y square upon y gives you 4y. So 4y multiplied by y gives you 4y square minus 16y, minus 16y. Now here this will be negative, positive, so this will cancel out. Okay, so here I will get 16y minus 8y, that is 8y minus 32. Now plus 8. Okay, so 8y minus 32. So here all terms got cancelled. Okay, so here I can say this is the uh, quotient, or in other words I can say this is the one more factor of the given expression. Now we have to check whether it is possible to factorize this further or not by splitting the middle term, but before that note it down up to this point. Okay, so now we'll see further whether it is possible to factorize this or not. So here after this I can write, after this I can write uh, thus py is equal to y cube, sorry, y minus 4 multiplied by y square plus 4y plus 8. That means factors of the given expression are these two. Now to check whether it is possible to factorize it further or not. Okay, if it is possible to factorize it further, we'll have three linear polynomials or three linear factors. So let us see. Now we have find the factor of 8. So 2 multiplied by 1. Now using these factors I have to get 4. So if I take this and remaining all together, so 2 and 4, definitely neither their sum nor their difference is 8. So this is incorrect combination. Now I take first 2, so again it will become 4 and 2 only. So the first combination and the second combination is the same. So now I'll take 3 together, that is 8 and 1. Again it is not possible to get 4 using these. So these are the only possible combinations of the factors of the 8 by which we are not getting 4. It means it is not possible to factorize it further. So here I will conclude that this is my final answer. That means factors of y cube minus 8y minus 32 are this only. Okay, so uh, now after this we'll see the next question. Okay, so next question is x raised to 4 minus 28x square, x raised to 4 minus 28x square minus 128 minus 128. So again, definitely this is not a quadratic expression, but we can convert quadratic expression. I'm giving you a hint that replace x square by y and then try to factorize it. Okay, so this is your turn, think for a while, then I will give you its detailed solution. Okay, so let us see how to factorize this. So x raised to 4 minus 28x square minus 128. So first of all, we'll suppose x square is equal to y. Okay, before that, let me take one more step for your better understanding. Instead of x raised to 4, I'm writing this. It's the same thing, just to make more easy to understand. Now suppose, now suppose x square is equal to y. So at the place of x square, if I put y, so this will become y square minus 28y minus 128. So here I do write, therefore y square minus 28y minus 128. So now again this is a expression or a polynomial whose factors you should be able to find. So again I am giving you time so that you can think by your own. Then I will give you its solution. Okay, so we have only one method. As this is a quadratic polynomial or quadratic expression, we'll find the factors of a multiplied by c. A is 1, so we'll find the factors of 128 only. And factors of 128 you can find in this way. I think it will be 7 times 2. Okay, still let me confirm. This is the traditional way to find the factors. Yes. So 7 times 2's are there. Now we have to arrange these in such a way that their sum or the difference must be 28. So 2 multiplied by 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 2. Okay. Now suppose I take these two, so 4 and okay, suppose I take these 3, then 8, 16. So their sum, neither their sum nor their product. So this is incorrect combination. Now if I say this, so this will be again the same thing. Okay, so that means first I took 4 twos, 3 twos. Now I'm taking 5 twos and 2 twos. So here it will become 32 and 4. Again there's some, yes, their difference will be 28. 32 minus 4 is 28. So I have minus 32 plus 4. Okay, then I will get my middle term being splitted. So y square minus 32y plus 4y minus 128. Okay, so before I proceed, I do check their product as well. So 4 2s are 8 and 4 3s are 12. Yes, it's minus 128 y square as well. Now it is easy that from first two I can take y common, so y minus 32, and from next two I can take 4 common, so y minus 32. So ultimately I my factors as y minus 32, y plus 4. Therefore, y minus 32, y plus 4. Okay, now this is not my final answer. Why? Because I need to get the factors in terms of x. So I will replace x. So replace y. Y was x square. So x square minus 32, and over here x square plus 4. Now here it is not possible to find the factors. Here definitely it is possible to find the factors, but if you find the factors, one of the term becomes in the root, because 32 is not a complete square. So better to keep this as your final answer. Now suppose if you want to solve it further, it gives you something like this: root 32, that is 4 root 2 whole square. Okay, so as root 2 is being involved, so we'll uh, finish this here, that at this place only. So these are the my final factors of the given expression. So please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, so now let us see the next question. Okay, so next question is mm, a raised to x raised to 4 plus x raised to 4 plus 4x square plus 3. Okay, so it is again similar to the previous sum. So please try for a while, then I will give you its solution. Okay, so again we'll start with the same. Okay, x raised to 4 plus 4x square plus 3. So this will become x square whole square plus 4x square plus 3. Now I will replace x square by another variable, that is y. So now suppose x square is equal to y. Therefore, this will become y square plus 4y plus 3. Now the same thing, we have to find the factors of 3, the mid. Okay, so let's see whether it is possible or not. So factors of 3 are 3 and 1 only. So by adding them, that means instead of 4y, I can write 3y plus 3. Is it possible? Yes, their sum is 4y, their product is 3y square. So this is absolutely correct. So let us see how to find its factors further. Now here I can write y square plus 3y plus y plus 3. Now from these two I can take y common, so y plus 3. From these two I can take 1 common, so y plus 3. Okay, now from these two I can take y plus 3 common, so here I'll get y plus 1. Okay, now again I will replace the value of y, and value of y is, as I suppose, it was x square. So x square plus 3, x square plus 1. Here again it is not possible to factorize this further because we have the identity of a square minus b square. So here Suppose it is minus sign, then it was possible to find the factors of this, because if I consider there is minus sign, then it will become x square minus 1 square. Then further factors, x plus 1, x minus 1. But as there is a plus sign, it is not possible to factorize this further. So this is my final answer. So please note it down. Okay, so that is all about this lecture. Now we'll meet in next lecture. Till then, bye. Thank you. Take care. Stay at